Hi guys, I'm Potato McWhiskey and welcome to Let's Play Lethis Path of Progress episode 4. We're going to pick up right where we left off in episode 3 and continue on in this mission. Now, I believe we had, let me just get my bearings here, I believe we had set up an alcohol route over here and we were getting ready to set up some extra fishing so that we could tribute, that was it. We needed to do some tribute for the it's here somewhere. Politics, yeah, we need to send 2,000 food to the King Wilhelm IV. And we should be able to fill this up pretty quick. And once we do that, we will be opening up our trade routes to the other cities. I might have to move this high quality housing somewhere else. For now, I'm going to leave it more or less where it is right now, and that should be that. Although I don't like the appeal problem I get from that. 30 days left to deliver 2,000 units of fresh fish. They didn't really give me a lot of time on that one. But hopefully this delivery should do it. Yep, we made it. So we can go to politics and pay the fee. Unfortunately, there might be a little bit of background noise. It seems like today is the day that one of my neighbors has decided that it is banging time and that it's time to do some work on their house, which involves a lot of very loud banging. So I apologize if there's any background noise that you can hear, sort of ambient noise. Okay, so the Emperor is pretty happy that we sent him that. So let's get ready to export some fish. I think we will export, we'll go for maximum exports. I want to keep this around, I think, I would like to do 1600, but it only lets me do it in 600 quantities. So I will do 1800. And how is our food? I think I'm going to set this down to half. Now, we are ready for this. So we need to do utensils. So this is, I believe this is the first time that we have actually had access to mines. Take a look at our unemployment. Our farms are working. Okay, so I think the first thing we're going to want to do is expand our production of alcohol. I should I try to keep them spaced because it just, I don't know, it satisfies this desire to have things be nice and neat and spaced that I have, that I can't fully explain, but I have it and we're just gonna have to live with it. So let me put a roadblock here for now, at least. That will sort of make sure that these places get all the maintenance that they require. And maybe we can look into upgrading some of these. Let me, yep, we have a worker shortage. So I think it's time to, oops, I deleted some road that I didn't mean to. But I think it is time to throw down another shop here. This'll do. And set it to refuse everything except for fish. City needs more workers. This is why we have a buffer zone of houses, so that we can make up for any worker deficits. And we're going to want to send up some industry over here. So I'm probably going to delete all this stuff and build my high quality housing over here. But we shall see. We shall see what we will do. Let's see. We have exported all the food, so we're going to add a little bit more. I could turn these off. Oh, he needs more fish. I need to turn off this then. That's gonna be tough. I'm probably gonna have to open more fisheries, although I don't really think I can. I think I might just have to take the reputation hit on that one. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to take the reputation hit. How is our unemployment? We got a little bit of unemployment. Let me go through here. Let's add a little bit of prettiness to this thing. I think we could throw a fountain here, fountain here. Let's do like a little hedgerows, and maybe this. We can look into throwing down a couple of these, making things look pretty. And we'll just kind of go. It's kind of my. I don't know if I would call it a build order, but it's kind of what I'm doing in this particular playthrough. Is I'm just making this sort of pattern and hedgerows in the middle because I like making things look nice. Sometimes when I would play, I wouldn't maybe put this much detail into it, but I think this is not too much. I think this is just quite nice. So they need a wash house. How is our employment still? Okay, we could give them a wash house. So we're halfway to getting enough fish. So let's start getting utensils going. We are going to want copper. Now, how the actual copper mines work, I believe there's only very specific positions that will accept a copper mine. Let me see here. There is iron there, but I don't seem to be able to mine it. Oh, I could mine the iron. Okay. Well, let's get started on the I think what we will do is we will drag through and destroy all this junk that's in our way. We have a nice clean surface to work with. Let me throw down one copper mine here, and we will we may as well throw down the second one, but we won't work it yet. And get these connected up through here. Throw down a maintenance house, which is found here. How's our employment? Okay, we still have plenty of unemployed people that we can put to work. So let's get a storehouse tucked in there, and I want it to refuse everything except for copper and utensils, and we'll do it in a 50-50 split, setting both of them to 4,000. The maximum capacity is 8,000, and then we want to grab both our couple of utensil factories. One, I think mine can support one. I think for now we'll just go for the one, and we're going to want to connect this up to our network. So maybe through here, and then put a roadblock. Oh, I missed that road slightly. A slight error. And we want to throw down a couple of roadblocks just to make sure. So we're now making utensils. I want to set this guy to get utensils, and again, I think 1,200 is a pretty decent number. All right. So they need access to a wash house, but we do need more workers. So let's pop this out and grab a wash house. There we go. That should increase our workers. We're sending more booze than we used to over here. It's pretty good. Uh oh. We're having fresh fish demands. Thankfully we have a good bit of stock built up. But we're going to need even more. I need somewhere I can put down another fishery. See if I can get a bridge. Is there a way to get a bridge over here? Preferably, it would be great if I could get a bridge across here, but it doesn't seem like the game is going to be kind enough and let me do that. I'm gonna have to do it like over here somewhere. Maybe. It's prime fishing land there. How is this luck? Unfortunately, I think this is just how we're gonna have to do it. Let me see if I can get a little bit more road. And oops. We'll just kind of throw things down for now. We will throw down. Oh, we got a little bit of unemployment, so we can put some. Oh, 3 sounds good to increase our production, and a maintenance hut seems pretty good. And we're gonna want to put a roadblock here because we don't we're not putting any buildings over here. How's our worker situation? Okay, so we are having a shortage of workers. Residents need more access to alcohol. Let's accept alcohol here in this shop, which should increase the level of these houses. Environment isn't pretty enough. Let me give you some edges. There you go. That should improve their demeanor and make them a little happier. We are running low on cash, so we're going to want to start thinking about how we're going to generate money. Oh, I need to accept more. It was a mistake on my part. So I think I can turn this on and set you to get 1200. You should be to refuse everything except get that. Destroy this little extra piece of road. Okay, so we have a food stock here. I believe these upgraded. Need access to a theater. How's our unemployment? Unemployment is fine. We don't need more people right now. We're making utensils, right? Oh, I need steam. Ah, this is where I've made a mistake. Let's see here. So extractors. So I'm going to need a... Throw all these down. And plop all of these guys. Here. Now I don't know. I can't remember. Something in my brain tells me that these need to be all connected to a different oh, the steam is produced like a resource. I forgot that. So let's say this to accept steam. This is my steam warehouse. And you're going to get some steam. Some oh, I don't know, we'll call it 1600. Seems like a good number. And we'll lower these to 2400. Okay, so let's see if we can connect up more steam. Now, I don't remember if this is how it needs to be. But something in my brain tells me that they need to be connected to a different connector. Like I said, I don't remember if that's how it's supposed to be, but that's how I'm going to do it. Lots of fish. I believe we... Oh, how much fish have we got? 4,000. Okay, I think we can give that tribute and start exporting again. We do have a worker problem, so let's throw out... Oh, I have a couple of problems here actually. Let me pause this. I will check now. Am I collecting cash? I'm not collecting tax over here. Excuse me. So let's get a few things. Sorry, I have a bit of a hiccup. The first thing we're going to want is a tax collector, an exorcist, and a theater. I think here's a good spot for a theater. I know I spent a bit of money on that, but it's not a big deal. So hopefully this works out just fine. We do have a little bit of a worker shortage. That should be resolved. We have steam making its way over. I think it might be worth it to connect up these roads here. Save a little bit of walking time. Make sure the going around and going this way is a little bit quicker. And even more workers. I'm going to turn off one of these. He needs access to a theater. We have less worker shortages. Okay. Okay, I sent them some fish and they're happy. Just kind of waiting for this theater to do its job. Oh, the environment isn't pretty enough. Well, I think it would be a good time. The engineers of the Imperial Academy of Sciences finished a prototype steam horse. My citizens have become more content. Excellent. Now let me have a look here. I'm gonna just throw... Oop, that was the wrong one. Let me... let's just do a nice blue flower garden here. And some of these houses should upgrade. Needs access to a theater. Oh, do you know what I did? I think I made a mistake here. Yeah. And let me now double check my theater. Yep, now it should cover this area. I had I put a road to the right of it and then forgot to get rid of those. So now we should see these houses upgrade, which should clean out my worker problem. So let's have a look at our money. We're making okay taxes. We're gonna have to look to getting these people sorted out soon. Utensil delivery. Are we making utensils now? We are. Working on it. It's a very careful balancing act, this game, between how many workers you need and how many upgrades you can give them. Let's have a look at our income. Okay, let's keep working here. Ooh, my game lagged out a little bit there. Let's see. Yep, we are now making utensils. So this accepts utensils, and this is set to get utensils. Excellent. We're selling the maximum amount of fish we can per year. So let's have a look and see. Is there anyone else who wants to buy our fish? So I believe we're selling to Feldham. That's the only people who are buying our fish. So I think it's safe now to turn some of these off and just leave them as export. So I think running 2 is acceptable. Running 2 extra. That should free up some workforce. Now, means we can turn this on and perhaps build another utensiler. These guys should accept utensils now. Let's go a little bit quicker, see if we can speed up the game a little. I think this is a great little town. I think it looks quite nice. Maybe, you know, I could have done it a little bit better. I think it's coming along nicely. We're getting closer to being able to fulfill the needs of the middle classes. Utensils are on their way. Excellent. As our unemployment is fine. Our money has gone up, so that means we've made some good decisions. If your income goes up, that means you're making the right decisions. In my experience, at least. Something to talk about. Is anyone buying glass, or is there a way for me to use up this glass? Let's see, a jeweler. Big gold. Blast furnace. What's iron? Yeah. I think we're going to be setting up a upper class housing estate over here. See if we can get a double sort of loop going. And I actually, just checking the time there, I think we're getting pretty close to the end of this episode. So for now, I'm going to say, oh, we're getting upgrades. So for now, I'm going to say thanks for watching. I'm going to say hope to see you guys next time. But bye-bye for now.